Now if you noticed in the end, I had some little extra pieces. Now there are different multiple reasons why they put those pieces in. But overall, this was a great set, perfect for beginners or expert builders. Hey everybody, Kaiden here, and today I have the Nanoblock Hamburger, and this is set number 217, and is a difficulty level 2 out of 5, and includes 120 pieces. Okay everybody, so here's the Nanoblock Hamburger. Now I've done multiple videos on building blocks like these. This is Nanoblock. I've done Nanoblock and Miniso and I think Daiso. They're all pretty much compatible with each other, but Nanoblock is the original micro-size building block. So this is basically the official version of the Daiso and Miniso blocks. And so this one is set number 217. It has 120 pieces and is level 2 out of 5. So it's going to be a pretty easy build. And here it explains what Nanoblock is. And it is recommended for ages 8 and up. And let's go ahead and open this. See, it's a quick, easy tear. I'm really excited about this because this is going to be a food one. I think the last, like one of the last food Nanoblock type blocks I've done is when I went to, in Texas, this sushi place. And then as a prize we got a little capsule ball, and it had like Nanoblock style building, and it was like a little piece of sushi, which is very, very cool. So here we have 3 bags of bricks. And then we also have our instructions here, which will be very essential. And it looks like we can finish this in 10 steps. So let's go ahead and get building. Everybody, so I have finished the Nanoblock Hamburger, and I gotta say, it looks super duper cool and cute. It's like a little slider almost, and they got it spot on with the looks of the hamburger, the flatter, smaller bun, the bottom bun, and then the more fluffier top bun. And I'll show you some of the details on this. So we have here our lettuce. They got the lettuce just right because there's a, like how the lettuce curves, like when you put it on, it kind of curves out a little bit like that. It's kind of all wavy, and they got that correct with the hamburger. And we also have the beef patty, and they got this really nice. It's a nice beef patty. And then we have next up our cheese. Now this cheese is just a single piece of cheese. And one thing that would have been kind of hard to put in, but I'm glad they didn't do this, was that if there was like a cheese droop. But overall, since they had it in bricks, it looks really nice with just the flat cheese. And then we have our tomato here that sticks out. And of course, our top bun. So the thing I really like about this is how kind of like cartoony video game arcade 8-bit style it looks. Because it looks like a little 8-bit hamburger. And this would go great on any desk. Like, it looks super duper cute, in my opinion. And when you have it here, it just looks like a little miniaturized arcade hamburger, which is really nice. And now when I was building this thing, they keep the inside hollow, which is nice, but I would have liked to see if they had some sort of support beam. So it isn't so as much fragile. Like, it is really rigid. You can't really break it apart, but it would have been nice to have at least some more extra interior support. But I get that since nobody's gonna see the inside of it, it's hollow. And overall, it looks really good. It was super easy to build, and I'd say anybody, whether you're experienced like me or a beginner brick builder, this would be really easy to build. Just the parts that I see on a lot of Nanoblocks is that you have to lay out blocks on the bottom and start putting it on top, which can get a little bit hard, but if you just pay attention to some of the instructions, then that's really the only hard part on here. Now, if you noticed in the end, I had some little extra pieces. Now, there are multiple reasons why they put those pieces in. If you've already watched a few of my videos, and then you'll know what I'm gonna go through. But basically, there's multiple reasons. One of them is because they don't want you to have missing pieces, so they overfill the bag a little bit more with extra pieces to make sure when they're filling it in, they don't have any missing pieces. Or two, they add in extra pieces just to make sure that you have little extras for things you may lose, such as smaller pieces. Like, I especially see these on Lego sets, where you have like a really tiny small piece, and they add in extras of those to make sure you don't lose it, or just so you have spare. Or it could be that they just purposely include extra pieces. Like on this Nanoblock set, it said it includes extra pieces. And also another reason might be is that when they're filling in the bags with like the pieces, they weigh it. So they may count out each individually, the pieces. Like, okay, if this has 120 pieces exact and it weighs, say, 80 grams, we're gonna fill in 85 grams just to make sure. So those are just the different reasons why. And as a tradition I do with my mini-so building blocks, I always make a little baby miniature version with the pieces I have left over. And introducing Thin Boy. So I tried my best. I was hoping to have like a little mini hamburger like that, but that didn't really turn out well, so I just had to make it thin. So it looks like a normal chunk of a hamburger, but when you look at the side, it's revealing like it's just kind of stacked upon each other. But here we have the little cousin to the big hamburger, and this is really just a really thin hamburger. But overall, this was a great set, perfect for beginners or expert builders, and it looks great. The final product, I can't really say anything bad about this by the looks of it, and they got it pretty much just right. And you also remember where the front is, because there's 2 extra bun studs on there, and then the rest of the sides are 3 exposed. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Hope you guys give me a like and subscribe, and thank you all for watching, guys. Bye.